Hello everyone, welcome back to Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Today, it seems that for some reason it decided I had 2 heavy bolter shots left. But I don't really want to use the heavy bolter for just 2 shots, so goodbye. Now I get to use my las cannon, bolter, plasma gun, and all that. Got full ammo. How are my grenades? Actually, I could use some grenades. It sounds like there's a fight going on over here. Probably between orcs and guards.
Lieutenant, where is the generator?
If you continue on, you'll find it at the end of our fortifications.
I will contact you once I get restored power. Brothers, the guardsmen will need your help until the guns are reactivated.
We will hold the line, Captain.
Nice. Yeah, they give you a melta gun and a plasma cannon here. Not plasma cannon, plasma gun. There's a difference. Apologies. Now, you may notice it has a power cell instead of an actual thing. Hello, cat. Also, something to know about the Thunder Hammer. I'm going to show off right now. Normally, if you're just attacking, you have that 3-hit combo. However, unlike all other weapons, when you do a 3-hit combo and then you hit stun, yeah, it gives a nice big slam. I'm going to go back to the Power Axe, though, on the principle of las cannon is good. Yep, now I see some guardsmen and an orc digger, I think they were called. Hard boys, much easier to kill than hard boys. Oh! Didn't notice these guys. Sneaky, sneaky. You know what? Looks like all the guardsmen died, unfortunately. You can save every guardsman you come across, I believe, if you're really quick and really skilled. That would require absolutely astounding levels of reflexes, frankly. Well, I think I'm okay at this game. I'm, not amazing. Hobos, I know you. Hardboy knob. 2 charged plasma shots. Directs the. Yeah, looks like 3 charged plasma shots are enough to stun a hardboy knob. Now I shall execute him with a power axe by jamming it right into his head and then pulling it out so hard the head pops somehow. Not quite sure how that makes sense, but whatever. Plasma gun is very good for killing hard boys, as all plasma weapons have enormous amounts of armor penetration, and for obvious reasons, hard boys have a lot of armor. Also, it'll 2-shot a normal orc boy, but I probably shouldn't be using it on normal orc boys, you know? That's what the bolter is for. That being said, those of you who remember back when I didn't have the Kraken Bolter can compare the performance of the Kraken Bolter to the normal Bolter and see the massive difference. I'm going to execute this hard boy because I need some health. Ah, that's the issue. I had noticed that tank buster. I can be sometimes rather unobservant, you may have noted. Oh god, if that tank buster rocket had hit just a second earlier, I'd be dead. So dead. Execute, so I need more health. Seriously? Ah, there he is. There he is. Found you, Mars. Oh, there you are. Alright. No, there's another one. Alright, gonna give it a second for my armor to recharge. You may notice that there's a golden shine around me. Yeah, that's normal. Alright, I have some armor so I can actually afford to execute, and I'm unlikely to lose most of my health doing it. Yay! By the way, something to note, Space Marines, as I have mentioned, are called Emperor's Angels of Death, and the final upgrade for you is an Iron Halo. Needless to say, Warhammer 40k is very heavy on the religious iconography. Iconography? I'm not actually sure how you pronounce that properly. Want to tell me in the comments, please do. Alright. Still a bit low on health, so we're gonna execute again. Oh yay, hardboy knob.
Life
As
is the
soon-
Emperor's currency. Spend it well.
That was a complete waste of a Fury. Don't I feel competent now? Discharging the plasma gun, switching back to bolter on the general grounds of there's a bunch of nukes here, nothing really important. I get used to hyper long range sniping if you want to optimize, because, well, you saw that, I believe. Also, you can stop the plasma guns overheating at about 25% there. Also, you only need one strike after you smack them with the savage, not savage orc, that's a different thing. In orc, hardboy knob. Oh god, this is not doing well. This turned in very badly. Execute, execute.
Better crippled in body than corrupt in mind.
Yeah, the game definitely ramps up the difficulty after you get the Iron Halo. Especially as I lost my 2 supporting fire units, which, you know, has obvious issues. Kill the tank buster. Alright, I just lascanned the knob down on the general principle of sawed knobs. Also, the Berserk hardboys will run faster at you. This can be a help and it can be a hindrance, as it does break them up from the pack, and one of the big issues is if you get swarmed. They're like Mountain Blade, actually. There are very few individuals that are a threat to your player, but lots of guys can be really dangerous. Even if they're, you know, kind of shit. Oh, by the way, Lascan not only punches through walls, but enemies. They kill the Tank Buster and the Hardboy there. So that's a nice little tidbit. Also, Lascan does not have projectile travel time. It's a hit-scan weapon because, well, it's a laser gun! There are actually a few instances in the fluff of Space Marines having faster-than-light reflexes, but honestly, Warhammer's not a very consistent setting, so that shouldn't really be a surprise. Throw a grenade. I didn't even kill anyone with it, seriously. Yeah, I'm playing conservatively right now. Because frankly, I don't like dying repeatedly. So, something to note about this game. There was an enhanced edition of this game that released with some very minor mechanical upgrades. Specifically, it released with a power sword replacement for the power axe. The power sword is literally a sword with a nice, with a shiny power field. That's the blue stuff you can see right there. Instead of an axe. This didn't have any mechanical differences, I believe. It also released with a master-crafted bolter. A skin for, well, your bolter. The difference here was that the master-crafted bolter, watch. It goes back down kind of slowly after a little while. The master-crafted bolter does the same thing, but it does it much more slowly. because you're firing off like one round, it's all instant. You're firing off multiple rounds, it's much slower. Mastercraft and Bolter extends the duration of the slower part.
The blood of martyrs is the seed of the
Did I just get shot with a rocket launcher at point blank range? Really? Really? I'm honestly amused. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, I'm actually amused by that. Alright. Alright, gunning you down, gunning you down, gunning you down. I don't need to execute you, I just need to put bullets into you, or bolt shells rather, until you stop moving. Yeah. Orks, you want to use more rapid-fire weapons for generally, because Chaos doesn't really spam lots of dudes at you, it rather uses a few elite dudes. A bit different from the Fluff, where there obviously are the super elites, like their, you know, Space Marines, but those aren't as common as they are in this game. Instead, they're backed up with lots of cultists who are like those guardsmen, only they're even worse. They have basically space AK-47s that actually fire material bullets and are generally terrible. Instead of, you know, space assault rifles. Wait, the AK-47 is an assault rifle. Never mind, I feel kind of dumb. The point is, the cultists are terrible, they're undisciplined, they're badly trained, they have very minor chaos blessings, so they don't get much of a buff. The general chaos cultists are just bad. They get slaughtered by Imperial Guardsmen, because Guardsmen have tactics and actual armor. Mainly, it's basically a bulletproof vest in a world where, as I mentioned before, something that hits about twice as hard as a Ma Deuce is the standard assault rifle for the Guard. But hey, it's better armor than nothing. And there's that. And there's another tank buster. I'm going to be sniping these just on the general principle of, well, tank busters. Also lost a lot less health this to go around, which is good. Still putting bullets into these not bullets, bolt shells, bad brain, bad, no biscuit. One of the things you want to learn when fighting tank busters is how to quickly go left control, space, dodge, left control. Getting that down to a rote in your mind is extremely helpful. Running a bit low on bolter ammo though. Let's switch to the plasma. Nope. I'll just run myself out of bolter ammo, then switch to the plasma gun. Never mind, plasma gun now, plasma gun now, plasma gun now. You can obviously fight these guys in melee, but why should I fight fair? Fighting fair is for other people, you know? One of the tricks with the plasma gun is that if you tap R repeatedly, you get little bits of venting in between. It's rather useful. Nowhere in the game will it tell you this, I believe, unless it's in one of the loading screen tips that I managed to miss. But it's quite useful to know. Also, the plasma gun doesn't have very much ammo, so using it to kill hordes like that is generally a bad idea. But I was very low on bolter ammo, and Lascan is, for obvious reasons, not very good at, you know, doing that. Also, you want to power up these sentry guns, because then... Yeah, these are automated heavy bolters. Dual heavy bolters. One there, one there. I think that's actually how you're supposed to deal with that bit. Charge in and, you know, resist. But look at what they did to that orc swarm. Seriously, it's hilarious. There's even a knob. Look at it. Just pop! It's hilarious. And I think they just keep coming. And they just keep getting slaughtered because these are dual AI-aimed heavy bolters. It is hilariously lethal, and I love it. Some people diss the guard's tech for being some of the lowest in the setting, aside from orcs, and orcs don't really so much low tech as schizo tech.
Carry on, guardsman.
But
Sidonis to Captain Titus. We are running into
saw that.
orcs down here. Nothing like
There's
a bug,
orcs
though.
everywhere,
Just
you
enough to
dingus.
be an annoyance. We will be there soon.
Understood.
now can I find an ammo crate so I can get my bolter and my plasma cannon ammo restock? Not plasma cannon, plasma gun. There's a difference. One you hold the two hand, one's much bigger than the other. Yeah. Plasma gun is used for killing super heavy infantry like, well, space marines. Or orc knobs. And plasma cannon is used for killing tanks. Swap las. Ooh. Thank you. Full ammo on that. I am not using a vengeance launcher. I do not like the vengeance launcher. I do not want to use a chainsword. How are my grenades? I have 3, so I can get 2 more. Pick up 90 shots for my bolter. Use my pistol. That's generally good for cleansing quickly. Or at least cleansing little things. Providing a little support. And now I'm using a chainsword for no apparent reason.
You can walk out of here with that sparkling thing.
Yes.
I'm Boss Grimskull!
Hello, Boss Grimskull. I'm Captain Titus.
Whoa!
We finally learned the name of the orc who has been calling us Captain Titus all this time.
You've been at my heels for long enough. This ends now.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he'll charge at you.
I'm gonna kill
You want to stay out of the way. Because, well, he's big. Basically, you just want to keep shooting him. Do not try and engage the orc in melee. He is big, he is huge, and he has enough muscle to throw around a tank half the time. Now he's opening up a port for a hole in the wall for his allies, I believe. Yep. By the way, if you roll into orcs, you can make them stumble if they're just normal orc boys. It may work with hard boys as well, but I am uncertain. These aren't exactly any hard boys around to test this with. He does have a stick bomb launcher, as you saw. I probably should have swapped to my multi-gun now I think about it. Yeah, he has a lot of health. You're going to be doing this for quite a while. He will, however, friendly fire his own guys with this. Ah, Gretchen. We haven't seen Gretchen for a while, actually. Yeah, I'm not sure why the game designers actually put those things in. Whatever. He'll also sweep his gun around because it's basically a minigun. And a rock and a grenade launcher, yes, because orc tech is weird like that. Get him grenades and ammo. You are going to need them.
It's the enemy!
Headshot him with a las cannon is a good idea if you have some fury, but he's too quick to do it normally. As you're trying to kill me, you idiot! Now he runs away. I'm going to execute. I'm going to try and Okay, yeah, I actually managed to execute the bugger. Oh, and these grenades have friendly fire enabled, as you may have noted. Grenades, pick up ammo, pick up ammo. Yeah, you can spam ammo, there's infinite ammo there. Oh god, now they're spawning bomb squigs. Oh, and also, his gun is also a rocket launcher, as well as a grenade launcher and a minigun. Because orcs. By the way, the plasma gun's charge shot does have a splash, as you may have noted there. It was pretty good for going pop and vaporizing their entire front line. I'm gonna execute this Gretchen, though. Can I execute you? Can I execute you? No. Oh, now I can execute you. Yeah, he's glowing purple. That means I can execute him. Of course, we do it in a cutscene.
I ain't finished with you yet, Space Marine!
But I am finished with you, Ork.
Now, if only his head was so squishy as to actually die to a single plasma pistol shot, this fight would be so much easier. And there goes the war boss. He never actually learned our name. We finally learned his, at least. Yeah, you want to spam me on that, because, you know, more ammo. No such thing as too much ammo. Let's see if I can find any more grenades lying around, because I use them all up to deal with his hordes. It's generally one of the ways you want to deal with that fight, just spam grenades to the hordes, because it'll deal little extra damage to him, and, you know, also help just flat out keep everything suppressed.
Captain, the damned Ork is dead.
Finally, some good news.
Yep.
This rail line will take us directly to
Now all the Orks will fight for who's the boss, because they think the biggest one is the boss, but now they don't know who the biggest one is.
We gave Nemiroth time to prepare his invasion. We must get to the Titan and destroy that warp gate.
Yep, we need to do that. Here we have a cutscene of us moving along a rail line. Oh wait, no, it's a blank screen, because they didn't even bother to do that.
Captain Titus.
Slightly
Your
salty
Orks are
about
running
that.
scared. What's happened?
The captain dealt with their war boss once and for all.
We have a chance now.
Yes, we
Bolster your
do.
defenses. The demon host will not be so easy to frighten off.
Actually, daemons do tend to dissipate once you kill their leader. That's because they're fighting, because, you know, they know their leader is a big badass who will deliver them into great cool fights so they can get a bunch of mortal souls to kill and eat, because that's what demons eat, mortal souls. But, after that fight, and the fact that we've saved, I think it's time to leave it off. Next time, we're going to be freeing a Titan, and seeing a god machine walk. It's going to be fun! But until then, goodbye.